welcome back. Today's a puzzle I really like. I solved it so many times. The goal of it is to remove the two plates out of this medallion. It moves in the most unusual way. It's such a cool little thing. Look how it works. When I pull these two, then these parts of the medallions start to move. And the cool part about this is that they are connected because there's two pins right here, two pins right here. So this maze and this maze, in fact, are the same maze. They are working at the same time, and moving this may impact your progress here. So not a really easy one, but a really interesting one. It's also made by Hanayama, which makes brilliant metal puzzles, really cheap, also usually 10 to 20 bucks each. And you can get this in the video description if you want. And let me show you how I do this. This is actually one of my most favorite puzzles to resolve. I do this, I think, every once a few months. I grab this again and solve this again because it feels so good. Like the feel of this puzzle, and my copy is like 10 years old, so it still works really well. The feel here is just amazing. Like the movements, everything just works so nicely, and I think this is one of the biggest things I like about this, the experience of moving these plates and trying to figure out the way and the path. Sometimes it feels really difficult, but most of the times it is such a delight to do. Here I already got stuck, so basically I need to move this right here currently. But to get here, I need to move all of this path, and to move all this path, this needs to be here because these two are always one in front of the other. And this is also impacted by this complete maneuver. So I'm gonna try to move this here first because otherwise it won't work. And to do this, I need this guy to be here. So let's try this now. I'm gonna move it here, and now I am free to go. So that's that. I'm gonna move this guy all the way, but here I also have another challenge, and this guy needs to get out before I move him outside. It's a really difficult puzzle to explain, but I think the whole experience of this and the whole puzzle by itself deserves its praise, because I don't think it's really easy to design a puzzle that is 4 mazes at the same time with such an amazing and cool mechanism that is so replayable and fun. Like, I can't really get enough of it, you know? And sometimes when I want to chill or relax, I just like grab this guy and I try it again and again, and I do it so many times. I don't know if I have OCD or something, wanting to to solve this so many times in a row, but I guess that's how I am, and I find it so fun and nice. And there you go. Now we can I'm stuck. You see, that's the challenge. That is exactly the challenge. Okay, so hype aside, let's think for a moment. Really close here. There you go. Now this should be possible to achieve. Bam. Now we're good. And as you can see, some of the casting on my copy is gone, but the movement is still really smooth and nice. There you go. This one is now on the outermost ring, which means I need to move this here. And now only a few more moves and I'm done. This one could also work for speed solving competition, although it takes a lot of practice to nail this one. And there you go. This is gonna be now disassembled. I'm taking this off, put it here. This is how the pieces look like. when they're disassembled. And here there's also a challenge, because if I put the pieces in an incorrect way, then I won't ever be able to assemble them back together. So as far as I remember, this was the way. Look at this mechanism from the inside. It's so simple. It goes in and out just like that. Super smooth. Same here. And 2 plates. Now let's put these plates back in place. I hope I put them correctly. So this can here, and this should be here. Hopefully I did not do it in the incorrect way. There you go. Okay. Of course I did it incorrectly. I need to come back all the way because I already feel how most of the moves I want to do are undoable. So I'm gonna flip this plate to the opposite side, and this should solve this problem. Should fit right now. There you go. That's inside. Both are inside, and now I can freely release the puzzle, or I mean put it back in the original position. So as you can see, it's still tricky. I admit it's not the first time I solved this, and still it's pretty unusually difficult. If I solve it like a lot of times every week, then I can remember how it works, but if I leave it for like a month and I don't solve it for a month, then I need to learn it again. I think it makes this even more valuable to me because I resolve it like crazy. Okay, now I need to somehow move this there, but not before I get these guys all the way back here. Like this. It's much easier when I don't talk. That's the secret trick. There you go. And we've got this. If you enjoyed this cast puzzle, the cast medallion, check out this puzzle next. Enjoy!